stop being the chief do-everything officer. Hi guys, it's Alex here. So this is a phrase I coined. I don't know where it came from one day, but it made so much sense to me because I see so many leaders that I work with trying to be the chief do-everything officer. Bit of firefighting here, bit of reacting there, across everything. And this is what happens. When you are trying to do it all, you actually become the master of nothing, the leader of no one, the opposite of what you want as a leader of successful business. Now, of course, why does this happen? Well, it's this same theme, isn't it? It's part ego, part confidence, part, I think also what we've been brought up to believe in our society is that the busier you are and the more senior you get, the more answers you need to have and the more stuff you need to do. Don't forget that we've come up in the corporate world where the perception of value and effort is based on the time that was spent in the office, the early bird that got in and clocked out last. And of course, that's all changing, isn't it? Especially with new ways of working and flexibility and all the rest of it. Now it's all about contribution, value, and results. So this is what's happening. And like with lots of other things that we talk about, what this will end up doing to you is exhaust you. You will get so exhausted and so overwhelmed trying to constantly do it all that, of course, what actually happens is you start going on this spiral of actually being less effective as a leader. Why? Because you're busy doing stuff. So the more you do, the less hours in the day you have, the tighter you get, the less answers you feel like you have. All these things are happening, and of course, what is the result of that? You actually become a less effective leader, you're less available for your team, the results suffer, and that makes you feel like you're not working hard enough, so off you go again. Yes, I'm speaking from experience. So here are some tips for you if you feel like you need to be the chief do-everything officer. Now, as I've said a few times, go back to defining your role. Now, this is where I always start with leaders I work with. Now, some of you may think that this is kind of obvious. I've got a position description. It's not about the laundry list of all the tasks that you should be doing. The role of the leader is to basically have the vision. That vision, not all the answers, but the vision of where the team's heading to. What's that light on the hill? Then your role is to communicate that. And that's a whole different topic. Communicate, and get your team, your stakeholders, your customers, everyone bought into that. The second thing that you should be spending your time on is making sure that you have the best team. And this means making sure that there's an environment for them to be successful, that there are right behaviors, the right values, the right mix of skills, so that you can actually leverage that success. And that is a full-time job on its own. And the third thing is to remove roadblocks and troubleshoot. Now, you cannot do that if you are doing all the stuff that you feel like you're helping them with by rolling up your sleeves. That actually just makes you less available, less energized, and less capable to problem solve. And this is also where potentially bad behaviors and maybe the wrong people can creep into the team. So they're my tips for stopping trying to do everything and actually start stepping in to your role as a leader. Thanks for watching Trampoline on YouTube, and if you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. For great daily content and leadership insights, as well as a proven plan that will yield exponential results, be sure to download the High Performance Leadership app.